Hello, this is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for Virgo for the whole of February 2017. How is it going for you? What is occurring? Well, this month brings about big shifts, and for you, it brings about a massive shift in your consciousness, in your spirituality, in your psychic and soulful connection to the whole. You're going through a big change, and hopefully part of that change will be about you having a little bit more compassion and love for yourself, and open up really to using your innate psychic ability and your skills to be intuitive. I have to say though, you're also going through a big shift when it comes to your relationships and letting go of a lot of stuff. Now, the reason for all this is there are two vast and huge eclipses of the moon, which is big. It's about letting go, moving on to the next cycle, and reaching a peak emotional experience. So whatever you're going through now, whatever is being stirred inside of you, is coming to a head this month. But let's start at the beginning. Now, your ruler, Mercury, is squaring Jupiter. Jupiter's all about expansion, growth, and good luck. And squares are normally challenging, but this square isn't kind of challenging. In fact, it makes you extremely enthusiastic, and it makes you want to express yourself creatively. Now, it doesn't matter what job you've got, we can all express our creativity in any area of life. But if you have got a creative job, that's your main job and the main focus of your job, wow, you're in for a great opportunity. And just make sure that your enthusiasm and zeal is followed up with you paying your usual attention to detail. But you really have the ability to think out of the box and joyfully come up with ways to make money. But you could even make money doing something that you love and enjoy. Now, this is that time of year where relationships go really deep for you. Venus, this planet of love, goes into a position for you on the 3rd of February that can stir your unconscious. So if there's any insecurities, frankly, some of those insecurities could be your insecurities, nothing to do with your partner. Could be insecurities you've had for years. But whatever you're hiding from yourself, or whatever, any area of your emotional relationships where you don't feel secure. I mean, of course, even if you're single, maybe you've got issues about not being lovable, whatever is your hidden stuff could come to the surface over this period. But fortunately, as I said, fingers crossed you'll be able to release it. Either way, it's really important for you to pay attention to your emotional patterns from the 3rd of February and examine your love life. Do you tend to feel powerless in relationships, or do you tend to take the power, or is there a power balance? Look at all those areas. Do you get jealous? Do you tend to end up with people that are jealous? How are you feeling about your sexuality? Are you free sexually, or are you holding back sexually? All of these stuff is there for you to look at and examine, and to build up on your self-worth, and to allow yourself to love yourself enough to open up to the next phase when it comes to your relationships. Now, Mercury is shifting signs on the 7th of February, and it's going into a position for you where you'll be very analytical of yourself and other people. It may bring out the inner critic, so be gentle on yourself. You may be thinking too much about the parts of yourself that you feel are imperfect. Well, let me just tell you, we are all imperfect. Even the person that you think is the nicest person in the world, kindest person in the world, believe me, they're probably self-critical in their mind. And in fact, we're here on earth really to learn from our imperfections and not judge ourselves. Because actually when we judge ourselves, it can exacerbate them and make them worse. So please be gentle with yourself, and equally other people. You may suddenly be seeing the tiny things in others that annoy you or wind you up. It's really good for you to be encouraging of yourself and other people, inspiring other people to get fit and healthy and well, and you can put a lot of very, very positive energy into those areas. Now, to the main event, we have the full moon and eclipse of the moon in your position of spirituality, love, retreat, and secrets. So one of those areas will be stirred. But fundamentally, you will have an amazing spiritual peak experience, I would imagine, where you feel something, sense something, know something from the deepest levels of your soul, from your psychic ability, from your connection to the whole. And there will no doubt be a sign, a symbol, a dream, or a tangible experience that makes you go, wow, that's spooky, or that's profound, or that's deep. So look out for the unusual around the 11th of February. But it's deep, even deeper than that. It's a mystic rectangle, which is like a giant envelope in the sky that has a personal message for you. Different for everyone. Personal message for you, though, is connected to finances and security and your home and family. So that's where the healing is going to take place. And that's where you're going to end up feeling more secure and have the answers to whatever you've been seeking in those areas. But as I say, different for each person, but it will keep yourself open on the 11th of February, because there is a message for you that could impact your whole year, if not your whole life. It is that deep. Now, a fabulous day for you this month is on the 21st, when Mercury, your ruler, is trining Jupiter. And that could be a great day to make money, to work, to come up with a work idea. But it's about hard work. It's about giving back. It's about putting your heart into it, your compassion into your work. On the 25th, your ruler is changing signs, and it's going into your position of relationships. That's when you're feeling slightly better. I mean, there's probably a lot of intensity around relationships, particularly as Mars is square Pluto on the 22nd, creating some kind of big volcanic experience or something. It could either be extreme passion, or it can be an extreme argument, or it can be extreme emotion. But it's whatever it is, it's intense. Something comes rocking up from your unconscious, or something physical happens on the 22nd that is, very, very full on. But Mercury shifts on the 25th, and you're ready to heal things. You're ready to move to the next level. You're ready to balance your relationships, because Mercury enters your position of relationships. And then we have the other big eclipse of the year, which is a new moon, and that's conjunct Mercury and Neptune. Very soulful, very beautiful, very deep, very compassionate towards you as you go through this shift and transformation regarding personal relationships, and you're able to understand things. You don't even know why you understand things, just suddenly things become clear, and a gentleness overcomes the proceedings. So all in all, a wow month. I send you so much love. Let me know what happens. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thanks for listening, and please, if you haven't yet, it'd be great if you could subscribe, share, like, or comment. Take care. See you next week.